The title of my talk is Being a Guru, and this is where I'm thinking of Ted's last slide. Things may feel like, we're going off to La La Land right now, where it's time to start burning the incense and chanting mantras in here. And Dave's wondering, why the heck did we invite Ryan? He should have just kept him on the top of Baldy to lead meditation. But I would like to actually posit that understanding this principle of guru is an essential and indispensable foundation for sustaining and nurturing purpose-driven leadership. Now, just to start with, I invite you for a moment to consider what comes to mind when you think of the word guru. For many of you in this room, it may be someone in your company, it could be someone in your industry who really excels, who's an expert, the financial guru, the marketing guru. For other people, your mind might start to travel off to some far distant land, and there may be some profound spiritual leader that you feel a connection with. And for other people, when they hear the word guru, immediately you become suspicious. You start thinking, what is this? This is some kind of manipulation, exploitation. Where are the Rolls Royces? I've seen this on a Netflix series. What is this all about? And to really understand this concept of guru, I invite you to go back to the historical context of the word, the linguistic origin of guru, coming from Sanskrit. And the word guru in Sanskrit literally means heavy or weighted. And it pertains to someone who's heavy and weighted in virtue, such that when the waves of change, the chaos, when we have private equity firms coming after us, as Jane talked about, and all of these things are happening, can we have that heaviness, that root structure to stay in our core values? And so it's with this, having this understanding of guru, that I think we can actualize true social profit, allowing it to adapt, and grow into this people-first mentality where we can support our families, our communities, our customers, and the world at large. So you might be thinking, wait a minute, how do we do this? How do we become heavy and weighted in virtue? And to do this, we have to appreciate the power of familiarization. In other words, I invite you to consider forming a daily practice where we habituate ourselves with the kinds of values that we would like to move from understanding. It's easy to say what we value, but how do we actually live our values? For me, I start every morning, I've trained myself to start every morning with my first thought, and hopefully, if not my first, my second or third thought, with gratitude. Thinking about what brings me joy right now. And as soon as I align with this quality of joy, I'm already predisposed to begin my day. When I show up at work, to be bringing a sense of hope and optimism, especially right now when there's so much despair. It's so easy to carry a badge of sorrow, that those of us who can bring joy into the world can renew a sense of enthusiasm. The next thing that I focus on every single day is the power of love. And in a business conference, we may say, what does love have to do with it? I suggest love has everything to do with it, especially when we're talking about people first. And when I use the word love, I'm not talking about, I love being here in Sun Valley. I love the hikes. I love to eat dark chocolate. I'm talking about love that really manifests through caring for our own and others' welfare. And the third thing that is very important that I found is my North Star on this journey is the power of wisdom. Thinking that the world is not just happening to me, but it happens from me. How my body, my actions, my speech, the thoughts that I have, they sow seeds that give rise to both individual and collective experience. So for you all sitting here today, my invitation to you is this. What are the values that you would like to really be weighted down with, to be heavy in? And once you can identify this, I invite you to engage in the power of familiarization, because it's through this power that you can become and maximize your impact as a purpose-driven leader making a dent in the universe. Thank you, and thank you for your inspiration, all the incredible work that everyone in this room is doing through the Evergreen movement. Have a beautiful day.